Hello Gemini. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. Also, the way I read, I am only tuning into my higher intuitive self because I can do that and receive messages and answers directly. I don't actually work through any spirit guides. Only in the end of this reading, I do channel through Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, just to provide you with some advice, depending on your situation. So some of you might be in a relationship. This could be a situationship. This could be, I'm getting work-related matter. I don't know why that just popped up, but could be. Okay. Let's have a look here. Lots of hard feelings, like, oh my God, yeah, challenge. It's a challenge. It's not, Gemini, what's going on here? Oh boy, oh boy. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 cards that are really strong, and they are very negative. Now, what's also important to note here is that because of those cards, this reading can also be reversed because both of you are going through this. It's very identical for the same, both of you. You're both feeling pain. You're both feeling that there's a sense of betrayal in this connection, and it's a very huge challenge, and somebody here feels like they were used. So we have here awakening, synthesis, pleasure, victim, grief, betrayal, relationship, challenge, and then we have growth. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Gemini, I'm starting to see things through a different lens. I'm starting to finally see things through your perspective. Everything that happened before was quite different. I was always thinking about things through my perspective, through my view. But now I've put myself into your shoes, and I see things different. I feel different. I do believe that in this connection there has been this peace and harmony that used to exist long ago. But now things have changed. I no longer feel like this anymore. I feel that it's important for me to take time out and to finally be that person who can actually bring back peace and harmony in this connection. Certain things that were tucked away in the depths, secrets, betrayal, lies, all of that was hidden. I want all that to come out. I want to talk about all that. In this connection, I can't deny that there's so much pleasure that I have felt. And this is not just physical pleasure. This is emotional pleasure. My heart feels happy. But I have been very lustful. Yes, spiritually I felt a connection with you. Just a little. Emotionally, I'm going to get there. But sexually, that is the one that tops everything. Yes, I have had a lot of pleasure with you, but physical pleasure has been a lot. And because of this physical pleasure, I know that I have been very manipulative. I have manipulated you. I have overindulged. I've taken advantage of you, and I also took you for granted. This is what I've done. And now I know that there is a sense of victimization. Somebody feels victim. I victimized you. And I turned you into the victim. Because of what I did to you. I took you for granted. I overindulged. And I just kept going. And I wouldn't stop. But now I regret what I did. I'm broken. Because I did not treat you like a human being. I treated you like a piece of meat. That is not what you are. You have a heart. You are soft and gentle. You are kind. You're forgiving. You're everything that I've ever wanted. And why did I do this? I don't know. I don't know. I'm crazy. I was horny for you. I loved the pleasure. But it was all wrong. I was not thinking straight. I could not. It was like this addiction that I couldn't get rid of. I was addicted, and I still am, to you. Do I feel guilty? Yes. Do I feel remorse and regret? Absolutely, yes. Sadness and melancholy. That's all I see. That's all I feel. Nothing seems right. Nothing is happy. I'm not happy. The world is just dark. It's just gray. It's just no fun. Why am I such an evil person? I question myself because of what I did. Now I feel unworthy of you. I don't feel that I deserve you because of what I did. Because I betrayed you. I have broken your heart, and I know this. Shattered it into a million pieces now. In this relationship, there is no longer any harmony, any trust, no faith, nothing. I behaved in a way that was very unpredictable. It's as if you never knew me at all. Yeah, you never knew me. Or did you? A part of me, when I was like that, a part of me was true. The desire and the excitement that I feel and that I felt for you, that is true. But the parts that I kept to myself, the way that I behaved, I just didn't take your side. I wasn't with you. And everything just went to shit. I know that I victimized you. And I grieve over that, and I know that I betrayed you because of that. And that is bad karma. What I want, truly what I want, is to have a relationship with you. A proper relationship, a long-term committed connection. Because I see the way the world is with you, and I love what I see. You are so kind and gentle and giving. But now this is a challenge. How can I even do that? How can I face you? How can I talk to you? How can I have these expectations? It's not possible. Because everything that I have done, everything that I have done and behaved in this way, I can clearly see that I do not deserve you. But do I want you? Yes, I do. Do I deserve you? I don't think so. You're too good for me. I do feel that this is now a problem that just cannot be solved. a riddle to which a solution just can't be found anymore. I don't know how to move beyond this. I don't even know how to approach you. It is so difficult for me. And all I want now is just to get to know you more. The real you. The true you on the inside. Not just the outside. Not just your body. Not just your looks. I want to know you as a person. From whatever your fears were when you were a child, to your first crush, your first kiss, and what you want to do far into the future when we're both in our senior years. Long after I retire, long after you retire, what do you want to do? These are the questions that I think now that, you know what, I never really asked. Because that is not what my focus was. I was focused purely on lust before. But now, that has changed. Anybody else crying? Good God. Crap, man. This one made me freaking cry, guys. What the hell? This person's hurting. And you know what? Is it your fault? No, it's not. Okay? This is this person. This person did all this to themselves, okay? And they did it to you. Let them deal with their nonsense. Become wiser. Let them get the strength. Let them heal. And then eventually something will change in this connection. You can't go back to this person just the way they are. Please don't. No. I didn't even see any emotional cards here, right? There's no love here. I don't see love. There's just the fact that they want a relationship and they want to get to know you. But beyond that, I mean, obviously, I do personal and private readings. You guys can do that. But this is just a general reading right now. But like, wow, it's a very lustful kind of connection, and somebody here really does feel like the victim, and I'm sorry if you guys have gone through that. It's never a good feeling being used. And it's extremely bad karma. I do past life readings, so I see that kind of karma that comes back in this lifetime. It's so bad. All right. Let's change the mood, guys. Let's breathe. Okay. Let's do this. Let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot to see what may have happened in the first place. King of Staves. Oh, God damn it. Desire. Yeah, talk about lust. There's two cards in this deck that talk about huge amounts of lust. One is temptation and one is desire. So, yep, there is a lot of lust going on here. We have the King of Staves and we have desire. Let's have a look at the King of Staves first. Okay. This person in the beginning, when you met them, they may have seemed to be very confident. They were the master of whatever they were doing. They were very supportive as well. They were dynamic. There was stable enthusiasm. There was an ability to bring ideas to fruition. Creatively inspiring and helping others. There was this really good kind of vibe that you got from this individual. And the both of you, when you were together, you knew that this is something that you could possibly work towards and be basically better human beings if you're together. You actually felt this. However, things started to turn downhill when this person started to act a bit different. They started to not be as confident anymore when things started to get serious. Wanting to harness these forces but not quite strong enough to do so. Somebody who seems supportive but isn't reliable. So it's the age-old story. Person meets the other person. One person's looking for something long-term. The other person is looking for only sex. Both people are completely different, but they join just for that. The wants and the needs are completely different. And that is what has happened here, unfortunately. Here, when it says somebody who seems supportive but isn't reliable, and the fact that they were confident in the beginning. Now, why were they confident? They were confident because they know how they are in bed. They know that. They know how to seduce. They know how to manipulate. And they're good at it. And they've done it and they've proved it. They were confident. What they're not confident about is exactly what you had earlier, that relationship card. They're not confident about how to be in a relationship. That's challenging for them. Why do they want to be in a relationship, guys? They're falling in love with you. This is the only reason why they would want to be in a relationship with you. This is no longer just about sex anymore. But that's the problem, because this person has never experienced what it's like to be in an actual relationship. They have only experienced sexual relationships. And when they saw that, oh my God, this is getting serious, what do I do? That is when all of that confidence just faded. Then they're nervous, and then they started taking their distance, and then it seemed to you as if they took advantage of you. It was simply because their mindset was different, and so was yours. Here we have desire. Let's have a look at that. That's one hell of a crazy card. All right, let's have a look at desire. Desire does talk about movement, fate, transitions, and change. This person was being pulled by desire. There was a need to have a movement into the next phase of life. Even if they were feeling impatient, it was suggested to them in the past not to worry, things will work out. That transitions will go smoothly. But then things started to change. Like I just said, the intention towards this connection started to change. And they were not prepared for it. It talks about here being impatient, being very impatient. Sitting and your leg starts moving, you know, your left or right knee, just kind of the whole leg goes up and down when you're sitting and waiting. It's like that. Well, that's literally what I'm seeing right now. Somebody who is sitting on a chair in an area that almost looks kind of like a school or a hospital kind of corridor. They're sitting and their leg is moving up and down. I don't know why I'm seeing that, but it's like they're nervous. Could be because they want to hear of results or something like that about something, but I don't know why that's important. Why is that coming into this situation? But clearly it's somebody out there who's thinking about this, and my antennas are reaching out to that little scenario that you're going through. So here we have that sense of impatience. They started to grow very impatient as to, you know, what are the next things that are going to happen? I don't want any surprises. What's going to happen next? They started to grow really impatient because they did not want to get into a situation in a very emotional kind of way. They were feeling trapped, and this is current now. They're feeling trapped by desires that feel unquenchable. They cannot have enough of you. They want you. They just keep wanting you more. Unquenchable. Holy smokes. This is like no matter how much they have with you, intimacy, it'll never be enough. Like they are addicted to you. Trapped by desires that feel unquenchable. Inconvenient timing. So it could be that maybe you showed up into this person's life when you are with somebody else, or maybe they are. And the timing seems to be inconvenient, and it's eating them away. They look at you and they're like, oh, I just want this person. My God, this is pretty hot reading. Disregard or insensitivity to the importance around yourself. Yeah, this person just didn't give a shit about anything else around them. They just focused on you because that is exactly what they wanted. They just wanted physical intimacy. The desire card it's a good card sometimes. However, it's a very lustful card, especially if you, in the earlier cards, if you didn't have any emotional cards, right? Like you didn't have the feelings and emotion cards. You didn't have the nourishment card or the mothering. You didn't have the love card. No, you didn't. You didn't have any of that. You had a lot of light and fluffy cards, And then you had a very lustful card. And here we also have lust. So be careful. Be careful. Some of you, you have been very naive. You have been very trusting and loving. Some of you have had low self-esteem, and you have thought that this person just makes you feel like on top of the world. But when they're gone, you're not just on top, but you're literally below this world. It's like you're in hell now. That's how much it's hurting. It's going to take time to heal. You're going to have to take your space, take a step back and think about this. What did this person want? What did you give them? Why did they behave the way that they did? No matter how much you love them, do they change? Will they change? You have to focus on yourself. Many of you have to focus on yourselves right now because of what this person did to you. All right. Oh, let's have a look at the Beginner's Tarot. Okay, coming out. Page of Swords. Yeah, that lack of, oh my God, Page of Swords and a Page of Wands. Yes, we're dealing with the page. With somebody who is not as mature as you would like them to be. Very mature. And very inexperienced. This person does not really have a lot of experience in love. And that is why they behave the way that they do, guys. This is it's hard for you. I see this, and once again, you got the world famous ding dong card, don't you? Look at that. Ha. My God. This is really complicated. There's love I see coming from your side. But this situation, guys, has become very toxic. It's a very toxic kind of environment now. There's a lot of feelings of just being used sexually. Now, let's have a look at this. Page of Swords does talk about somebody, this person, your person of interest. They've lost their self-esteem. They've lost their confidence. They don't really want to be in that type of a situation with you. The problem is, this also talks about them looking at you from a distance. They're hiding. They're not looking at you directly. They're not approaching you directly, but they are spying on you. They're seeing what they're up against in the coming future. They're seeing what you're doing these days, who you're with. We have here, either they are looking at you online, or if you don't have an online social media presence, it could be that they're just simply asking friends, family members about you, what you're up to these days. But they are spying on you from a distance. Just remember that, because they don't have the courage to face you. The next card, again, is a page, right? We have the page, we have the knight, and then we have the king, right? This is simply a page. Somebody who is inexperienced, not really experienced and have wisdom or even integrity. So this person also, with a Page of Wands, will gain a little bit of courage, and this person will reach out to you, maybe with a small kind of message. Okay? Even if, Gemini, if you really want this person to be with you, like really, if you want to be a partner for the rest of your life, you want to be married for the rest of your life, go out with this person multiple times, but don't have sex. And see what happens. This person's still interested? Sure. Usually they say 2 to 3 months, right? But sometimes even if you meet a person maybe every week, let's say every week, 5 times, right? That still means that after the 5th time, you actually ended up having sex. So literally, try to take it out. 13. I'm getting the number 13. After 13 dates, start thinking about whether this person is somebody who's very promising or not. On the 17th, you'll know. 17th date. This is really weird. I'm getting numbers right now, but I do get numbers. I see numbers and places and visions and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so All right? 17th date, then you'll know if this person is a keeper or not. This person is, remember, a page. So they're not going to be thinking like you on a higher level. They're not going to be extremely emotional or receptive to emotions like you are. They are trying from their point of view, but I personally feel, as Asnointia, that this person needs to do more in order to come back into your life. This is not enough. It's not promising. This is somebody still, it's like they got a wound and they're just trying to, fix it, and then eventually everything will be better again, but they can still open up that wound again, and that's a problem. We have here 5 of Swords. Okay, ego, pride. That's also something that's pissing off this person. They're so immature, my goodness. They are having problems thinking about what will happen if another person gets you. They don't want that competition, so they are going to try their best to defeat everybody around them in order to gain yourself in their life. They want you all to themselves. Like it says, feeling unquenchable. They can't get enough of you, right? This person, there's a lot of ego-oriented competition here between the both of you as well. But there is also competition that you are a very attractive person. You have a lot to give. You have a lot to show. And this person feels very jealous if anybody else is going to be in your life. So by hook or by crook, they do not want to lose you. And so they are going to try to win you back somehow. We also have here the 6 of Swords. This person is sick and tired of the way things were before, and they want to move on to calmer, clearer waters so that life can be soft and gentle, smooth sailing. We also have here the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands does talk about how in this connection there is this desire to have so much passion. There's this feeling of wanting and desiring passion in this connection, a renewed sense of that. Now, keep in mind, you did have a Page of Wands. Now you have an Ace of Wands. Once again, it's a very fiery, hot, sexy kind of energy. Maybe some of you are dealing with a person that has a little bit of fire sign in them, or even an air sign. But it is important to know that this person will not be able to change that part of them. Instead, they have to add in that love aspect, and then there will be a balance. I mean, you still want the passion, right? You don't want them to decrease the passion, but you also want them to increase the love. So this person, Gemini, you're going to have to give this person some time if you really want to be in a long-term committed connection. If you want something short-term, then yeah, this is your person. But if you want something long-term, this person needs to change and upgrade themselves from a page to a knight and then to a king. Okay. Let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this one. I don't think they have anything good to say. I don't think they have anything good to say, guys. It's been a pretty rough time for you guys. Okay. And when I laugh and giggle, it's not because I'm happy that you guys are suffering, so please don't misinterpret me laughing. I actually laugh sometimes when I get nervous too, for some strange reason. I'm one of those people. Happy to see this peaceful resolution. Thank God for that. You do need that. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Oopsies, okay. Ooh, told you so. I told you so. They're not going to be happy with this person. You got the card, let go. Let go. Ask for help from others. And don't stop. An opportunity. Okay, perfect. Okay, Gemini. It's going to be very rare for the majority of you to actually have this person change and then you live happily ever after. I don't see that right now. With this particular individual in this particular reading, they are indicating, with all of this, they're indicating that there might be somebody new coming into your life, actually. Somebody better. It might not be something you want to hear. But the universe and God and the angels and all of the people that have passed away that ever have loved you, your ancestors, they know who you are and what you've done. And they also guide you to what is better for you in your life. Sometimes shit happens because it's supposed to happen. And then 10 years down the road, you wonder, wow, how did I get through that? And why did I even bother with that person? The person that I'm with now is amazing. I know it's hard to be in that mindset, but that is the way these things work. We have here perfect timing. The timing will be perfect. For you, you might think, oh my goodness, it's delayed, but they are saying everything is going to happen in divine timing. There will be a peaceful resolution no matter what happens in this connection. Thank God for that. There's going to be a peaceful resolution, meaning, there's not going to be eventually too many hard feelings. You will be able to manage this and to come to a nice calm place inside of your heart and mind, knowing that you tried your best. They are telling you to wait for now. Don't rush into anything. And they want you to slowly start letting go of this person, of the situation, of any type of repetitive behaviors and cycles and habits that have been happening within this connection, within you, whatever it takes. Anything that is negative, they want you to let go of that now. They also want you to start listening to your own intuition finally. Start listening to yourself, be mindful of yourself, know the things around you, but also focus on what your heart is saying, your mind is saying. And always remember all of the experiences, not mistakes. Mistakes are experiences. All of the experiences that you've ever had, that is an upload into your soul's memory. Your soul is much more older and wiser than you are. It has many past lives. Your soul, listen to your intuition, will tell you what's right and what's wrong. And you listen to that, you feel that gut instinct, and you know what to do. But also remember to see, are there any trends? Are there any patterns? Am I getting into a relationship that's very similar to the one before? You have to listen to your intuition and also pay attention to any type of red flags, any type of repetitive behaviors and patterns. In the meantime, they're also saying to ask for help from others. So many of you have felt very used, misused, absolutely broken because of this connection. And they're saying to talk to somebody about it. Talking to somebody releases your energy and puts it out into the world. So it's a little lighter on yourself. If you don't want to talk, you can always write it down in a diary. You can burn it afterwards too. Go outside, burn it in a safe spot, turn it to ashes, talk to God, the universe. Not the universe, okay? Don't talk to the universe because there's a lot of negative energies out there too. Specifically talk either to the Christ consciousness or to his Father, the Almighty, the one source, the one light, the pure light of God, positivity. That's what you need to speak to. You have to have an intent because the universe has many entities and beings around. And so sometimes you get the wrong frequency. You don't want that. Now, we also have here, don't stop. That's a very positive card. Don't stop means don't stop giving and receiving love. Keep that positive energy flowing. Because what's going to happen? Opportunity. You're going to receive an opportunity in the coming future after you start to change. Literally, what I'm seeing with this reading right now, you're going to have a complete overhaul on your personality, who you are, what you've learned, what you've experienced, and you're going to be a different person. And you're going to be receiving other opportunities. This could also be money related. Could also be you just get a new job in a different area and you may have another opportunity to meet somebody. Either way, I do see some type of opportunity coming to you. And with the grace of God, you'll get that, because I do see that this is really, it's a positive reading. They're trying to get you out of this bubble that you're in, and they're trying to put you on a different path, and that's okay. That's the safe thing for you. Now, when you're asking for help from others, tell them what your issue is, right? This could be literally your family or friends. This could be a doctor or therapist. This could be you just reading up on a particular topic or subject that has really been on your mind, and you want to know about certain things that have happened in this connection. You want to know about certain things that may happen in the future. If you know all of that, if you gain that knowledge now, then you don't have to suffer or go through anything, because you already have that knowledge. Somebody else has already gone through it for you. So all you have to do is just learn from them, and you just know what to do. Gemini, my darlings, that is your reading. It was very intense, very impactful, very emotional. And yeah, I feel it still. I feel a lot of you crying. I'm sorry that sometimes people cry during my readings, but it's good to let it out. It's good to let it out. Okay. I do have openings right now for love readings, if any of you are still interested. Yes, I do private readings right now, and they are written reports fully done by myself. If you feel that you really need just to have some type of closure or something like that, that would hopefully help you. But also, if you really, really need to find out why on earth you cannot move on or let go of this person, or you feel obsessed over this person, the past life package is for you. That's the one that you get. You find out what's happening in this lifetime and what happened in a past life that is causing all of this nonsense to occur in this lifetime. It is very helpful, and I have seen that it really, the only reason I created it with the help of my angel guide is that it kind of soothes your soul. It's not just about the mind and the body. Your soul, once it feels that understanding, your body and your emotions automatically start to feel better. So if some of you are interested, definitely go for that. Takes me a while, but eventually I'll get to your reading. All right. Gemini, you all take care. Stay safe. Bye now.